Hi there and welcome back. It's Tanya from Tetty Treasures. So I've found some nice fall woodland napkins out, and I've got 4 pieces of craft card and I've just stuck some book page on them, and I'm just gonna decoupage the napkin on top. So let's have a look how these napkins are gonna fit. So I will just use half of that one. So I'm going to cut it down before I take the backing off, because I find that easier. Okay, I think I'll do it with a fabric scissors, because I don't know, napkins a bit fabricy, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I only want one half, and if I cut down part of the side bit, what's got the you know, the texture bit, I'm not cutting it all down because I want to get as much out of it as possible, because I'm thinking I can probably get 3 large tags out of this. So that's lovely. So that's that one. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, so I think I'll cut it in half, because obviously that other half's upside down. Now I could cut it there and cut that bit and turn it around, but I might do that actually, because I do want larger tags. So if I go about here, definitely gone offline, because there I'm on the frame there, I'm way off. Now I don't know, is that too noticeable that it's upside down, and does it matter? Oh, it does matter. On some things it doesn't matter, but yeah, on some things it does. So I'm gonna try and keep on this line. I'm not very good at straight lines, not at all, but yeah, I'll try. And I think that'll be less noticeable than it being upside down. Yeah. Okay. So how much do I want to take off? I'll do the same. Take part of it off. I find if you take it all off, you're not actually left with that much napkin. If you took it off, you know, all round all 4 sides. So that's that, and then to just take part of that off. Okay, so that's that one. Could have gone higher, couldn't I? But that's fine. Okay, so that's that one. Then we've got this one. Oh, I wish they wouldn't do it upside down. Why can't they just do it the same way? Now, I don't think this one will matter as much. So if I cut it here, Okay. And cut it down here. Yeah, I'll do that one upside down. It's not as bad. And this one will be fine as well. So if I cut it, you know what, to make it easier. No, hold on, I need to think about this. If I cut it, no, that'd be silly. I want to cut it like that, don't I? Yeah. Whew. Had to think about that. Right, let's and then I'll just take some off this side. Okay, so that's all the cutting. Now I'm going to take the layers off. So I've just got some washi tape. So this one's got 3 layers. Most of them have. I don't think I've come across a lot of 2-ply ones. So then we've got that. Okay, is that a 2-ply? Let's have a look. No, it's not. So that's that one. Top bit. I thought I might be able to just damp my finger in it, come off, but nope. Okay. And this one. It's not got a lot of stick left, this washi tape. You don't want it that sticky that it's gonna you know, totally rip it. Okay. So let's I'm going to put it on with decoupage, and then I am going to matte medium on top. I find it easier to get it laid down with the glue stick, but I like the finish of having a matte medium on it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue the whole board, even though, you know, my paper didn't cover it. And so you're not really gonna notice. So make sure this is completely covered. I tend to go in a diagonal and then, you know, go around the edges. But if you matte medium it anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna fold it in half and I'm going to line the napkin up at the bottom. And then I'm not rubbing too hard. It's not soft, but it's not, you know. So that's that one. It's nice and smooth. Okay. So let's do the next one. So go all around the edges. And then we'll do as diagonal. Or not. Okay, that should be all done. So again, I'm going to fold the napkin over, get it straight and line it up as best as can, and then straighten that out. Okay, do that, and then just pop that one on like so, and the matte medium will get that bit there. So that's that one. So yeah, if I get 3 tags out of it, that'll be 3, 6, 9, 12 nice big tags. But I think I'm going to keep them on the boards until I want them, because these might be ideal if when I do some flips for tags to fit in the envelopes and things. I might cut them down to size for those. So I'm just straightening it that up. Okay. Lovely. Get a totally different texture with the glue stick. It's more like a fabricy feel, but if you matte medium them, you get you know, like a smooth feel. And if you know, if you use a glossy, obviously you've got a glossy look. But I just think with them being tags and them going in and out pockets, it'd be best to put a coat of matte medium on, just to protect them so they don't rip. So making sure my fingers aren't sticky, because that's when you get in a right old mess. That's it. They all went pretty well, she says. Because this one doesn't. Right, that's it. Okay. That's a lovely. Put that back. And the matte medium. I want to brush. So I'm going to start in the middle and brush it out, and then if there's bits of creases and stuff, it'll push it out a little bit. sure I'm getting to the edge, because they're the ones that, you know, mainly come up. Let's go down this edge. Especially with doing it, you know, with the glue stick, as much as you try and cover it all, there's still a bit you normally miss. Now, don't over you know, be hard on the brush, because this still could tear. Okay, that's that side done. Just dragging a bit of the glue down so it's not over saturated. Okay, probably just want a little bit down here. And that's that one. Okay, just going to pop it onto the floor to dry. I'll do another one, and then that'll be that, and then I've got another project to share with you, and then I think I've done all the ephemera and embellishments that I'm going to make for fall. So we'll be starting on the new project, which is the lovely blue woodland kit from Nanine at Collage Type. I've got everything cut out, and I'm making like a folio. I'm not doing it with a file folder. It's something that Risa Jensen sent me. I think it's like a notebook cover, and it's got a pocket in, but it's quite tall. I could cut it down to a journal size, but I like the size that it is. So I'm gonna do, if you've seen a couple of weeks ago I did some like flip elements, I'm going to do like a flip element in it, but on each side, so they I don't know, kind of like waterfall into each other from the side, and then in the pocket I'm going to put a notebook, but I'm going to open a lot of the envelopes in it, where as I'd stopped opening the envelopes, but because I can only fit one notebook in, I'm thinking if I open a lot of the, especially the bigger envelopes, then I can have some big journal cards in, which will obviously give a lot more writing space. So because it's not a big kit, it's there's no journal pages in, they're just backgrounds and ephemera. So I think that'll kind of be the perfect size project for the kit. And it's very blue, and I've got some William Morris blue fabric, and I did think, oh cracky, I've perhaps gone a little bit too blue, so I think I'm going to have to use quite a bit of brown papers in there with the blues, just so it's not a whole, you know, blueness. I mean, I love blue. It's one of my favourite colours, you know, apart from the green and brown. So yeah, really quick to just go over it. Okay, that's that one. And I'm going to pause and do this one because I need to get a few things out for the next project. Okay, so I dried these leaves last year, and I'm wanting to use some of them up. So I'm just going to put the small ones over there and the bigger ones over there. I ought to have tipped them out really. Would be nice if I could get them all used up, to be honest. That one's damaged. I'll put that over there. Let's tip them out. That one's damaged. Yeah, I'm going to say it'd be nice to get them used because obviously the way that I've stored them, I'm getting them damaged. It's a curly one. That's quite damaged. Okay, let me put those few forget-me-nots back in. Right. So, I've got this, which isn't acetate, it's a plastic. I bought it off Amazon. It is what you put around cakes, you know, when you've iced them all, and I think, I don't know, putting them in a box or something. So I've been using this the same way I would use acetate. So what I'm thinking is I would like to make a couple of like bookmarks. So the idea was if I could see the edge, let's put the edge against there, that's it, is lining some up like so, and then just sewing around them, and then I thought they'd make nice bookmarks for inside a journal. So I'm thinking 4 is probably going to be enough. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay, I don't know how far I got because I looked up and the camera had cut out, but I'm doing another one anyway, so if it did cut out when I was doing it, then I'm going to do another. So I'm making some bookmarks with dried leaves from my garden. This is from our Acer, which is at the side of the pond. If you've not seen a picture of my pond, I shouldn't call it my pond, should I? Ryan's pond. I've got some photo albums up in some folders on the Buy Me a Coffee web page, so you can have a look at those. And it's a beautiful tree. It goes from, you know, so many different colours through the year, and it has those little seedling helicopter things as well, which I did make something with. In I think the last project or the project before that. So I'm just putting a bit of thingy on, which isn't really sticking, but hopefully a bit of it will. Yeah, I am going to be sewing around them. I just need it to initially stick. Okay. So if you saw the other ones that I've just done, I've just put under my mat to hopefully stick down. And yeah, I'm not going to part them until I've sewn all around, and then I'm going to do 2 rows of stitching through the middle and then cut them. So I'll make some bookmarks. So I've just managed to get 3 on this one, whereas the other ones I've got 4 on. So this is the next piece that I'm going to put over the top. So I'm going to put some glue on. And I did say on the other one that eventually this glue does dry, and it dries clear, even through the plastic. Okay, so I've glued, you know, some spots and put the plastic over the top. So that one's starting to stick already. So I'll just put those both under my mat for now. Okay, so then I was thinking about making it a kind of flip out. So it's so hard to see, isn't it? That's the worst thing. You know, I want it see-through, but it's the worst thing. And it's so hard to see if it's straight or not. So I've just cut, I don't know, a few inches. And I'm going to leave some hanging out so I can attach that to something else to make this like a flip. So let's open it, and I'm thinking if I just put, I think I'm just going to drop it as if, you know, they've flown. So it's so difficult, this. Well, it's not difficult. It's fiddly. Yes, it's not difficult. I'm just literally sticking. But yeah, being able to see, and I mean, obviously if you're doing it with an acetate sheet, you haven't got that it's trying to go back into a roll. That does make it. Hi there, the video had cut out again and again. I don't know how much you've missed. I'm sorry about that. I have now deleted some stuff. So I've cut around again, and I've scored it so it's not as flippy up, and then I've kept this side piece again, which is nothing like straight. This is a piece of digital from the kit that I'm going to be using next, and all I've done is just folded it. I'm just going to put some of this glue tape on to hold these leaves in place. Like that. Okay, and I'm going to turn it over and put these ones on, so it's a double one. I got this tape from Stationery Pal, and again the link is in my description. Okay, I hope I don't tear it, no. So I'm going to place that in there, and I'm just going to put a bit there and a bit there, like so, and then I will sew it around, and then I'll have this bit. So while I was deleting things, I sewed these up. The glue still hasn't totally dried. I've left a piece on there because I am going to use that as a flip up. The other three I've done as bookmarks, but obviously they could be side pockets or bands. So I've got 3 of those, and I've got this one which has got this piece on, so it can be a flip, and I've done another one of these which is a flip. So that is those. So, and that's used those leaves up, which is brilliant, because I will be picking some again not long, because they're starting to, I would say they're all probably this colour at the moment, so I'll pick a couple when they're this colour and this colour and this colour. So thank you very much for joining me. We've got two projects done. Obviously we did the decoupage, which to me seems a long time ago, because obviously I've had to keep messing about to get some space on my phone. So sorry if it's a bit jumpy and you're wondering, you know, what you've missed in that. Hopefully you've not missed a lot. Okay, so I think the next video you'll see from me is the start of the blue project, which will be on Thursday. I don't video now on a Wednesday. I do an exclusive video on Patreon on the Wednesday. So yeah, I'll be back Thursday. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.